complain about is right here. The bottom part not clipping in, leaving a gap. Single mesh grill, Amazon bought, not the most expensive. There are a couple of things. Content creators have showed you how to put this on and off. It's not hard. You got 1, 2, bow. You got a bolt missing, and 3, you got a bolt missing here because this grill, not perfectly made. It is cheaply made, but it's nice. It's misaligned, so we're gonna fix that. All right, I'm gonna show you how to fix that in a proper way. Not hard to fix that. The other thing content creators that have showed you how to install this grill complain about is right here. The bottom part not clipping in, leaving a gap. All right, if you look down in there, you'll see some tabs right there on the grill, black, while my truck is gold, that don't tab in there. Okay, so they're not gripping right there. I'm gonna show you a way to fix that using the 2 outermost tabs right over there, which you'll see better when I get this off and on the bench. And we're gonna make some anchors there, put the grill in, and it should help us get this grill mounted correctly. So let's get this party started. So what we got right here, these tabs, they're not meant to mount in. These are, but these are not clipping on the grill. So either you're supposed to disassemble the old grill and use that bracket, or it's supposed to work just clipping onto the body bumper as it is, but it doesn't. So like I said, tolerance is not gonna be great on these. It's Amazon part. We're gonna use these guide tabs right here, which give us a bit more space. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put some anchor points in here. And then hopefully this works and you can do the same to yours so you get better fitment on this grill that is cost effective, efficient. Let's go. What I did is I took a measurement of the flush of the body to the bumper guard support, and we got about 1/2 inch right there. So we need to go ahead. Hopefully you have a kit like this. We're gonna use plastic. Hopefully you have a kit like this. And we're gonna go in here, we're gonna look at a decent size. I think this size would probably work for us. We're gonna use this. And the reason why I say this size is because this gives us about 1/2 inch with that point. All right, with that point, plus you gotta take the grill in place, takes up a little bit. That'll put us about perfect at 1/2 inch. So when you're gonna drill a hole using these, you need to take the inside diameter of these fins. So best way to do that is to get yourself a set of calipers like this. Take the calipers, make sure they're zeroed out. Take the blades of the caliper, get in between those fins on the same level, because you need the drill bit to be what's gonna be inside of there. So we have about 0.2, all right? So we need to find a drill bit that's about 0.2. That way when we push this through the hole, it's nice and anchored, okay? There's some of our drill bits right here. Just kind of go through them until we find a 0.2 drill bit. That's not it. You can pretty much, you can lock these in place. That way you could just slide a drill bit in right there. There's our 0.2. That's about 0.2 right there. So we're gonna use this drill bit, all right? Now first, so we don't damage the plastic, we'll walk it up. And so what we'll do is we'll walk it up with a small drill bit, and then we'll go ahead and go to our 0.2. Or what you could do is, if you have it, you can use a step-up bit. And a step-up bit is right here. Only thing I caution you about when using a step-up bit is if you go too far, you're done. So I would prefer you walk it up, then use the drill bit that you're gonna use, unless you know you can have that amount of room for error, all right? And in this, we don't wanna make too much room for error in case we gotta make some corrections. So we can put this up because we're done with this. We have our size of fittings we wanna use, and they're black, so they'll match up. So we can put this up, clean up our area a little bit, because this area is already crazy, because I've been doing a lot of work on the Tahoe. This is an Integra channel, but I have seen a lot of things that I would prefer you guys know that some content creators aren't showing you, so that we can have better Tahoe builds per se. So let's go ahead and get our drill. Now, of course, we want to kind of be in the middle here, and it's just guesstimate. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just eyeball a middle, which you can find the middle perfect if you like, which is not hard. If you wanted to find the middle of that perfect, and I guess I can show you that. What we would do is we take our calipers back out. We spec this out, which is about 0.8 So we'll go 0.4 in, come here, take that up right there, 0.4. Then we'll spec this out to see how tall it is, which it is about 0.6. So we'll go 0.3, lock this in, come from here, and bow. Rough estimate of the middle is gonna be right there. You can't see it, but trust me, that's where it's gonna be. We'll go to the other side, do that, go to our 0.4, do that, we're in the middle. That easy, it's nothing difficult. And I'll show you what it looks like on camera. And a lot of times, if you don't have a set of micrometers, you really need to get you a set because they do come in handy. But let me show you, we marked our middle, and you'll see it's marked right here with an engraved line. So now we're just gonna go in, come from this side. Don't dimple this, just kind of take your time. Bow just like that. Come to the other side. Just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and walk it up to our 0.2. All right, there it is. Now we're gonna go ahead and test our insert, see if it fits in there. If it doesn't, we can walk it up more. I think we can walk that up a little bit more. So let's go up another size on that. Now this is where actually we can use our step up here. Since we know it's kind of in the middle of a 0.2 and something else, we can go ahead and use the step up. And what we'll do is use the step up from this side instead of that side. So this side will be technically smaller than that side. And we're just gonna find it and walk it up just a little bit, not much. Just walk it up a little bit, take your time. Don't rush it, try to push it in, doesn't work. We're gonna walk it up again. And then take it out, take your time each level. Go slow, don't just go straight through, because bow, firm fit, we're good right there. Now we're gonna walk it up on the next side. Take our time. Even if I think I know where it is, I'm still gonna take my time and walk it up. Go again, come back out, slide this in, and bow, there we go. So now we got our anchor points in here to rock our grill in and get it locked in, or you can slightly push it out and then push them in when you get it in, which technically is what we'll do. So we'll pop those out and then push them in from the top when we push the grill in, which is better, but now we know they fit. Now let's come to the other situation that we have on the grill, which is the holes don't line up for all of the bolts. So some of you are just running 3 bolts. We're not doing that. We're gonna run 4 bolts. So we're gonna use the same method right here. We got a step up already with us. We've already marked the hole that we're gonna be taking out, which is right over here. All right, we've already marked it. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this step up, since we're here, and we're just gonna drill it out. All right, we're just gonna drill this out some. And there we go, all right? Still a nice hole. The washer goes there, so it should cover it. And even if it doesn't, it'll cover most of it to give us the fitment. Now we're ready to go put this back on the truck. So let's go back out there, see how all this works out. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna rock the grill in from the bottom and then work our way to the top. We'll come in, press the grill here, get my hand in here, pull that anchor around. Now I'm gonna work with this anchor, pull this one around there. Now the bottom side is locked in. Now I need to just line these up, put them in by hand first, get them hand started. So if I gotta make any adjustments, I can. Do one on this side as well. Hand started. We fixed this hole, or we think we fixed this hole. We should be able to put a bolt in here now. And there it is, hand started. This bolt was never a problem. And now we got this one. Oh, actually, hold on. Put that in right there. Now this one starts. Now we can go ahead, take our tool, switch this around, go ahead and start putting these in. And I'm just gonna take these in till they snug. I don't want it to lock out. That's it right there. Right there. Don't wrench these all the way down. It's plastic, remember, so you just want to take a nice little, slow it down. You can feel the pressure on the grill is different now that the bottom side is locked in. Now, if these plastic tabs don't hold, I'll know I can do something else, which means we might need to add the material and do a little bit of something different, but I think they'll hold, especially in the summertime as it heats up. This is plastic, and what'll happen is as it heats and that force is kind of gently being applied to it, it will kind of conform to that in the heat, and then it'll be where it needs to be. So now we take this, go in here, and snug that, and then there we go. Look down in there, boom, tabs are in there. Change this out. And just hand tight is good enough, trust me. You don't need to wrench this plastic down, just hand tighten it. And then bow. So now we have all 4 bolts in. They have an extra set of holes here, but we don't need it. It's probably for a different model and make. Our grill's back in. And now from the side, we've closed up that gap quite a bit now. That gap used to be all the way out here. It was, I could put my finger in there. Now it's a bit snug, more snug, less gap over here. And then if you look down in there, you'll see that the tabs right there and on this side. So that's what you do. That's how you get that in. That's how you make that happen. And now your cost-effective, let's just call it cheap mesh grill that's been spruced up with a Chevy logo, and with fixing this mounting hole and fixing some bottom side mount points, it's fixed up. So there's the hack. 2 hacks for you to make something that costs less, work better, that I haven't seen on YouTube that's just yet. So good luck to you all.
You kinda like Face at the end of the flick. The world was yours and you died on the shit. Wolfpack gang all over this bitch. Taking over YouTube, running that shit.